Should there not have been that influx of astral frequencies to the Earth, there would not have been the illusion, and the Earth would have been quite a different place in consciousness. To view life without the illusion would be to see the Earth's consciousness free from fear and control, selfishness and repressive emotions. Wars and disease would not exist in the Earth bodies, which would be filled with light. There would be no greed and, allied to that, no hierarchical systems of control, because all are equal in the light. Civilization would still have advanced out of cave-like structures, for consciousness in its pure form would have used the resources of the Earth only for need and not want. All would move progressively toward the fourth dimension. Everything would exist without any illusion. Many see that money is a product of the illusion. It is not money which is the problem, rather the intent in greed that flows with its use. Money in itself provides a system of accountability and, in itself, has no value other than allowing an exchange of service. However, the illusion has made it into a variable reality, a reality which supersedes its value as a system of exchange of service. Money is seen as creating a competitive arena for greed, accumulation and control, as it leads the mind of humankind away from light and creativity. Without the illusion, life would flourish and all work would be an expression of the greater infusion of light moving through ego's center toward body feeling. However, this did not occur, and the astral illusion does exist as a frequency within the realm of the third dimension. Being a frequency, it only exists through several layers of consciousness, and as I have previously stated, the Earth will ascend beyond this. When your ego ceases to face the illusion of the astrals, the Earth will receive the full flow of light passing through it. The ego appears to some of you as an enigma. That is, it seems to operate separately from the body in the flow of light. This is only the illusory function of the ego. As was the Earth body, it was created as an expression for the third dimension and especially for the Earth, and it is an expression of consciousness through the frequency of the sun, mirror of creation. Constantly, you are told that you came to the Earth to learn, to experience life. And that whilst you are living this life experience you will perfect something, that you will develop a personality, something that will add consciousness to the soul or ego which will make you master of all life. But which life? In order to attain this mastery of life, you must be willing to suffer indignities which will eventually allow you to increase in power. The question that requires answer is, why do you need to suffer? And why do you accept the astral concept that you must evolve? Are you not already evolved, for are you not constantly moving your light to the Earth? Your ego does not have to evolve, for it only needs to turn to face your light. Humankind does not evolve. You cannot evolve, since what is unchangeable cannot change, what is timeless knows no time. You feel that the body to which you are attached is growing older by the years, however the only way you know this is through your perception of the image reflected to your consciousness. You say, I feel different, or I feel older, yet you accept the aging process of the body as something of yourself which is gradually dying. How often do you ask, what is it which is observing the changing state of the body? The observer is certainly tied to the ego, however if it becomes more observant of the ego, just as it appears observant of the body, then it would know that it is not the ego either. Once you begin to move your energy in this direction of becoming aware of the grosser parts of your existence, you will begin to develop true separation from all illusory controls, and remember. In your remembrance you will begin to exist. You do not have to change anything.